The Epistle of Ignatius to the Romans, chapter 1. Ignatius testifies his desire to see, and his hope of suffering for Christ, which he earnestly entreats them not to prevent, but to pray for him that God would strengthen him to the combat. Ignatius, who is also called Theophorus, to the church, which has obtained mercy from the majesty of the Most High Father, and his only begotten Son Jesus Christ, beloved and illuminated through the will of him who willeth all things which are according to the love of Jesus Christ our God, which also presides in the place of the region of the Romans, and which I salute in the name of Jesus Christ, as being united both in flesh and spirit to all his commands, and filled with the grace of God, with all joy in Jesus Christ our God. For as much as I have at last obtained through my prayers to God permission to see your faces, which I much desire to do, being bound in Jesus Christ, I hope ere long to salute you, if it shall be the will of God to grant me to attain unto the end I long for. For the beginning is well disposed, if I shall but have grace without hindrance to receive what is appointed for me. But I fear your love lest it do me an injury. For it is easy for you to do what you please, but it will be hard for me to attain unto God if you spare me. But I would not that you should please men, but God, whom also ye do please. For neither shall I hereafter have such an opportunity of going unto God, nor will you, if ye shall now be silent, ever be entitled to a better work. For if you shall be silent in my behalf, I shall be made partaker of God. But if you shall love my body, I shall have my course again to run. Wherefore you cannot do me a greater kindness than to suffer me to be sacrificed unto God, now that the altar is already prepared, that when you shall be gathered together in love, you may give thanks to the Father through Jesus Christ, that he has vouchsafed to bring a bishop of Syria unto you, being called from the east unto the west. For it is good for me to turn from the world unto God, that I may rise again unto him. You have never envied any one, ye have taught others. I would therefore that you should now do those things yourself, which in your instructions you have prescribed to others. Only pray for me that God would give me both inward and outward strength, that I may not only say, but will, nor be only called a Christian, but be found one. For if I shall be found a Christian, I may then deservedly be called one, and be thought faithful, when I shall no longer appear to the world. Nothing is good that is seen. For even our God Jesus Christ, now that he is in the Father, does so much the more appear. A Christian is not a work of opinion, but of greatness of mind, especially when he is hated by the world.